Hello, everybody. As you can tell, I'm still got a cough, but that doesn't mean I can't draw. And today we're going to be drawing ALITA, Battle Angel. I have had a request from one of those awesome guys over there on Instagram and asked me to do an ALITA because we've been doing faces lately. They were half and half faces. You can't see them. Give me a second. Let's move all this stuff around. Last week we did the Hulk. You still can't see that. Okay. So last week we did the Hulk. Maybe I can show you that one. Last week we did the Hulk, and then the week before that we did a Venom, and the week before that we did a Spider-Man. And that was all in the half and half series, guys. And as we've now gone through the half and half, or the two become one, we've now gone past that because at the beginning of the countdown, we were at 3 animals combined into one. We've gone from 2 things combined into one, and now we're at 1 and only 1. So we've got 1 hero to rule them all, if you like. Today we've got ALITA, Battle Angel. So I'm going to be trying to get that sketched out today for you. And as always, we'll be listening to something in the background. I'm not sure if I can get away with listening to the music, but I will be listening to Watch Mojo and many other things that I watch just for information, just so I can get a little bit of inspiration. But I will be using a picture that I found on the internet to sort of copy and use as reference. Let's get that flipped over. I'm going to be trying to draw this one here. So if you guys would enjoy drawing this, then definitely let me know in the comment section or leave me a like if you do. This is the first time I've done like a proper picture of somebody of themselves, so it's going to take me a while. If I don't finish this all in one go, guys, what I'll do is I will do this, and then I'll take this later on, and I'll do all the rest of the sketching afterwards. Over on on my own. If I do that, guys, I will try and record it for you guys to sort of watch at a later date. Otherwise, enjoy, because tomorrow will be the tomorrow will be the inking stage. So it's basically coloring over what I've already. Not coloring over. We'll be drawing over what I've already drawn, getting that done, and having some good times. My name's Blut084, BLUT084, Art and Games. I'm here every single day on YouTube, occasionally on Mixer, but every day and night over on Instagram. So if you want to leave a comment and you are watching live, you can do by hitting that live chat button. But if you're watching back again for this week's and this month's beginning sketch, then don't forget you can still leave a comment. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and get those comments coming in. Let me know what you think of this before we get to the end, or if you want to see more like this, then leave me a comment. Or if you've got a hero for this month's theme, or any character of any sort that is a singular, on their own, one of a kind, machine, hero, heroine, monster, creation, or just a character, let me know, guys, in the comment section. I don't mind making a scene out of it. I'm going to be trying to make a scene out of this, as you can see here. We've got ALITA. I'm going to try and stop that from timing out. A second. That's last week. This will be digitized later on in the week, guys. Don't forget to keep tuning in each day this week. As on a Monday, we'll do the sketch, which is today. Tuesday, we'll do the inking, which is tomorrow. And Wednesday, we'll color all of this in, either with the Copic markers or felt tips. It really does depend on how I feel on the day. And later on in the week, Thursday and Friday, I will get this digitized over my free app called Critter. At the moment, I'm trying to find the thing that's making it fade. Well, I can't. Power saving. Disable the power saving. For some reason, it keeps fogging itself out. It's obviously not what I want. Because if I do that, I can't see the image. So what I've already got it up on my screen here, so I'm going to pop that one up on my PC screen. So if you do guys leave me a comment, then do so. Just moving everything around so you can see what I'm doing. And we'll get on. See how quickly that went out. That's annoying. I am going to be trying to make a scene so she's punching instead of just a face or just sort of anything like that. She's going to be sort of in a dynamic pose for the best that I can get her in. Just give me a second while I faff around here. Make sure this is a bit. There we go. Make that a bit smaller. So if you leave any comments, I can see them. Hopefully the camera's good. Hopefully the sound's good. But I'm going to get some stuff playing in the background while I go and faff and get my pencils.
You know, she's more than just a big set of eyes. Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things Alita Battle Angel did right.
If you could just tell me a little bit about your character and how he fits into this world.
No chance. Go see the movie.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're addressing all the early critical praise for this new Robert Rodriguez flick. Did it really live up to the hype? Well, we finally saw the movie, and we think it's safe to say that Alita had more than a few tricks up her sleeve. Caution, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you're in for a few spoilers.
Yeah, well, I'm in for spoilers then.
Hey kid!
Not just.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I didn't know it came out yet either. So,
Number 10, the setting. The whole desolate metropolis living in the shadow of an upper-class community has been done nearly a million times before. And obviously, it comes with a healthy dose of social allegory. While the original manga takes place somewhere near Kansas City, Missouri, director Robert Rodriguez and writer-producer James Cameron cleverly established Panama City to be the location for the film's story, adding a sense of culture and personality to Iron City that's somewhat lacking in the source material.
Well, Jim figured it needs to be closer to the equator for a space elevator to work scientifically, which means Panama City.
Number 9, breakout star Rosa Salazar.
It's the loneliest feeling not to know who you are.
Some may recognize this up-and-coming star from returns in the Divergent and Maze Runner series, or her performance on the small screen in American Horror Story Murder House.
I'm already saved. We all are.
Luckily, Rosa Salazar got to show off her skills in a leading role here, albeit with a little help courtesy of Weta Digital. Salazar's performance capture work is truly groundbreaking, and though the majority of her character is shown through computer animation, Salazar shows she's more than worthy of a much bigger star in the movie industry.
Every pull, every indent, every scar, every crease, things I wish they didn't put in are there. It's like looking at me because every little nuance of my face is there.
Number 8, the score.
The movie starts, the first half of the movie. When you see the movie, you know why. It's a very innocent type of theme that lends itself very well for a wandering experience, but also a love experience and also a very sad experience.
Through his work on movies like Mad Max Fury Road and Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, Tom Holkenborg, also known as Junkie XL, has more than made a name for himself as a film composer to watch. His work for Alita only cements him as one of the hardest working musicians in Hollywood, as his arrangements for the film only complement the sprawling epic scale of Iron City. This is only highlighted in the movie's many fight scenes, where the score complements the visuals perfectly.
Everything is going up and down between the music. It's it's like very intense and very, very heavy.
Number 7, keeping us wanting more. It's always annoying when movies try to shoehorn in cliffhangers in the hopes that they've got a potential franchise on their hands.
Gotta say, it's fantastic.
Say that again?
It's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
While Alita's ending, which sets up a greater villain in Edward Norton's Nova, could easily feel this way, the movie itself is satisfying enough to make its cliffhanger worthwhile, and we can't wait to see the inevitable face-off between the heroic Hunter Warrior and the mysterious Nova. Not to mention, the film left us with just enough unanswered questions that'll hopefully be answered in a follow-up. Number 6, the performances.
Didn't I tell you to be home before dark?
It's rare that a genre blockbuster features performances to write home about. But what else do you expect with Alita's all-star cast? We've already mentioned Rosa Salazar's career best performance as Alita, And we'll get to some of the villains in a second, but the impressive performances do not stop there. Christoph Waltz as Dr. Dyson Ito is a major highlight, acting as a father figure to Alita and bringing much of the emotional depth to the film. While the movie may not be winning any acting Oscars anytime soon, it's certainly refreshing to see a film of this kind recognize the importance of great actors. Number 5. The villains. In a setting as grim as Iron City, it's no wonder there are more than a few baddies that caught our attention. Ed Skrein, Jackie Earle Haley, and Asa Gonzalez all play characters that we love to hate. But it's the main antagonists that kept us glued to the edge of our seat through the movie's runtime. Mahershala Ali shows off his impressive range as both Vector and Nova.
The girl called ALITA.
And the appearance of Edward Norton as the latter's true form definitely left us wanting to see how the highly decorated actor can pull off a ruthless villain. Number 4. IMAX 3D. When you've got James Cameron attached to produce your upcoming sci-fi flick, you know you're in good hands, at least when it comes to CG visuals. While we're all patiently waiting to see what Cameron has in store for us in the Avatar sequels, Alita Battle Angel more
That'll
than keeps
never
us tied
happen.
over in the visuals department. Similar to Avatar, it's a film that needs to be seen on the biggest screen possible, and it's also a rare case where the 3D actually adds to the overall experience. But don't just take our word for it.
Make sure you see ALITA in Dolby Vision 3D when it comes out in theaters on February 14th.
Number 3. Violent action scenes. Some might see the PG-13 rating that Alita Battle Angel was tagged with and be disappointed.
ALITA, they will come for you.
I'll have to face them head on.
Luckily, Robert Rodriguez more than pushed the boundaries of what's allowed with this more conservative grading. From decapitations to bots getting ripped clean in half, it's clear that Rodriguez pulled from the violent themes of his past movies for this new feature. The motorball sequences in particular will get your adrenaline pumping, while a scene involving a dog might have more than a few people clenching their armrests.
I do not stand by.
Plus, the movie's got one of the best uses of an F-bomb in our recent memory, so there's that.
Underestimating who I am.
Number 2, doing the manga and anime justice.
I know what you're worried about, but you have to trust me. From this point forward.
Anime and Hollywood have long had a troubled relationship. Dragon Ball Evolution, Death Note, and Ghost in the Shell all failed in trying to bring their respective stories to the mainstream. Fortunately, Alita Battle Angel might just succeed where these other movies failed, using the original source materials as a jumping-off point, rather than trying to remake the entire story with American actors. The filmmakers drew from different points within the manga's timeline to create something entirely new, and fans of the manga and anime should be pleased with this new adaptation.
I'm a hunter warrior. Oh, I'm frightened.
Number 1, the CGI.
My hope is that when people are watching this, they sort of forget that she's a CG character.
It really is a risk to go all out on CGI creations. But when you've got a king of groundbreaking computer effects like James Cameron behind you, you're probably in good hands. Cameron reportedly lent Rodriguez his team from Avatar, and it shows, as many of the visuals throughout the film are boundary pushing and need to be seen to be believed. Creating many of the cyborg monstrosities of Iron City could not have been a simple feat, but making them fight so fluidly must have been next to impossible. Not to mention, the attention to detail put into bringing this world to life truly makes Alita Battle Angel a must-see. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
All right then. Let us begin the experiment.
Sorry, guys, I just stood up for a second. I'm going to change what we're listening to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the actual comic, sorry, the anime manga, up for us to listen to. gives me something to listen to while I draw. Gives me something to inspired by. Because I got a feeling this one's going to be a tricky one.
She's alive. Incredible. She's really still alive.
She's doing all right. It's a pity how well the brain was preserved under those conditions. That's got it. Look, she's coming out of torpor.
Hello, my name is Ida. Do you have a name?
My name?
After all this time, she's not likely to remember much.
I think I can restore most of it.
You'll be keeping her then?
Yeah, I think so.
Here, Ito.
Huh? Oh, thank you, Gally.
How do you feel today, Gally? Have you adapted to your new body yet?
Yes, Mr. Gunn. It feels wonderful to move about so freely.
Well, Ito's the best cyber doctor in town, you know.
Now, I wouldn't go that far.
But Gally, wandering off by yourself can be dangerous, especially at night with that killer stalking young girls for their brains.
And that's not even mentioning the spine thieves.
That's a fact. When did I walk? The next Einstein is...
You see, with cyborg technology, most body parts can be replaced with synthetics. Everything except the human spine.
And that means that there's a thriving black market of ruthless organ brokers who'll take the back from under your shirt.
The back from under your
This is
shirt.
giving me more
That's a
trouble
good one.
than I expected. I'll come back and finish it tomorrow.
Well, thanks for trying. Would you like something to drink before you go, Hugo?
No thanks. I've still got another 30 houses or so to hit today. Well, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Courteous and hard-working, rare qualities in a young man these days. Am I right, Ito?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Sadly true.
Who's there? Huh?
Doc, I don't have the chips to pay for this. No, don't worry. I'm not at the point of starvation yet. You can pay me when you get the funds.
Good morning, Ito.
Oh, good morning, Gally.
Huh? What happened to your arm?
This? I guess I must have tripped.
Are you okay? He must have done it when he was out last night. Hey, up there! What are you up to?
Oh.
I said, hey!
Can't you see I'm in the middle of doing something up here? Hey, you live here with the duck, don't you?
That's right! My name's Gally.
Gally? That's a pretty strange name.
You're just dumb. I think it's a pretty name.
You're right. It suits you. By the way, my name is...
It's Hugo, isn't it?
You knew it already.
Mm-hmm. Hugo?
Huh?
Do you have a family here?
Nope.
Oh, that's impressive that you can make a living all by yourself.
You think so? That's impressive.
What is?
Oh, come on. I'm talking about Zalem, of course.
Oh, I see.
Hey, why don't you come with me?
To where?
To a better place. Come on. Hey, Doc! I got it working now!
Ito! I'm going up too!
Come on, follow me. It's up this way.
Wait up!
Here, take my hand. Jeez, what are you made of? It felt like you weighed a ton. And you're strong, too.
Really?
Yeah, really. I think the view of Zalem from here is just the greatest. Sometimes, if I keep staring at it, I can feel it calling to my soul. What kind of people live there, I wonder? My brother wanted to go to Zalem once. He even broke the law and built an illegal airship. As for me, I'll just make lots and lots of money until finally I can go there myself. Just why are you looking at me so funny?
The look on your face is so interesting.
More interesting than Zalem? Let's be real. I mean, look at this place. What a disgusting cesspool of humanity. It's nothing but the dumping grounds for Zalem, you know? These people are nothing but vultures, feeding on the trash and carrion that falls from the sky.
Oh, I didn't know.
You really don't understand anything, do you? Are you from the Outlands or something?
I really don't know. I have no memories, no past. Even my name, Gally, is something made up.
I see. But in a way, it's not so bad. Not having a past means that you've got no memories to haunt you. A clean slate for your soul.
But why, Sharin? Why do you want to go back to Zalem so badly?
I have to. There are things that I didn't get a chance to finish.
Now, wait a second. Do you really think you can manage it?
Why else would I be in Scrap Iron City? The only work for someone of my skill in this dump is repairing crippled cyborgs.
So what's wrong with fixing cyborgs?
It's a crime, squandering a talent like yours in this backwater. You know you could do much better up in Zalem. Does it amuse you to play fallen angel to these insects? An angel of mercy? Ito, you have no idea how low you've fallen. You were Zalem's finest, the best cybernetics doctor ever. I don't understand. Where is your pride?
My pride is not the problem. What has become of yours, Sharin?
I'm not going to spend the rest of my life here. I'll find a way back to Zalem somehow. I'll claw my way back with my bare hands if I have to. I'll do whatever it takes.
Sharin, I know it's no longer my business, but as your former partner, please trust me on this. You mustn't get involved with the factory.
Ito, this is the last time I'll ask. Will you help me return?
No.
I see. I'm sorry.
We return. No. Okay then. Never mean to bother you.
He's done it! Another victory for Zariki! With the disappearance of the great Gariska, he is inarguably the new champion. Unbeatable Zariki!
Huh?
Leave her alone! Who are you? I'm a hunter warrior. Oh, I'm frightened.
Rather breaks their brains, even if they belong to a man. But if you wait, I'll carve them up for you. Not bad for an old man.
How dare you do that to Russia?
No! Daddy! Run! Get away from here! Daddy!
Gary, are you all right? Is your body damaged? Gary!
Yeah, I'm fine.
Those moves you made, very impressive. I didn't know you could fight.
It surprised me too. My body moved by itself. A flash of rage coiled inside me, and I sprang. I nearly had him. One more second and it would have been mine.
Still, I can't believe that you saved me.
Yeah.
Your bounty is 100,000 chips. Of course, they partnered with good work 10 times that. Brain-eating mutants are bad for business. So, are you in the market for some new body parts today?
I knew you'd find out eventually. I'm what they call a hunter warrior. Bounty hunter. You see, once there was something called the police.
His purpose was to prevent crime. These days, the factory just puts a bounty on the heads of wanted criminals and lets hunter warriors like me do it. Huh? What's wrong, Gally?
I want to be a hunter warrior too.
Don't be stupid! You don't know what you're saying! I didn't give you limbs to do things like this. You don't have to work. All you have to do is be beautiful. If you want money, I can...
This isn't about money! This is something for me!
This is for you?
Yes! Tonight I felt something new. Like I was really alive for the first time.
You don't know what you're saying! I don't want you soiling your perfect hands with blood!
Do you think I'm some doll for you to play with? Why can't you understand?
And you really get me to Zalem?
I said so, didn't I?
Really?
Enough! Don't worry your pretty head about it. Your job is to upgrade the gladiators for the Colosseum. How soon you go to Zalem will be determined by the quality of your work and the size of my profits.
Karishka!
Dr. Shirin, help me. My whole body is on fire.
You're not the pampered star of the Colosseum anymore. Why should I work on a brain-eating junkie with a price on his head?
Damn that hunter, Ito. And where did you get the little cyber bitch?
What?
Oh, I'm gonna turn that down, guys. The lows are low, the highs are high on that. It's very annoying.
Gally, you're absolutely right. You're not my toy. Your life is your own. But why a hunter? Is it some demon hidden in your untapped memory?
I don't know where to put a fist, guys.
Using the laser, we will now imprint your registration number on your brain tissue. Please hold still.
My brain?
Fingerprints, voice prints, and retina patterns can be changed. Can you think of a better way to tell one cyborg from another? Starting the procedure now.
Incredible. To cause this much damage with a single impact would require an unbelievable amount of power. Only Ito could accomplish such a feat. Garishka. I'll not only rebuild you, I'll make you more than a match for Ito's little toy. I'll use every skill and dirty trick I know.
I don't even understand how a hand is there. But her arm is sticking out.
Imprinting completed.
But that was so simple.
That's because the hard part is the job itself.
So, what is Solemn really like?
The official answer to that is no comment.
I just registered myself as a hunter warrior.
Another victory for the record books.
Where are we going?
Hunter's Hangout. I'll need to introduce you around. It's from the tubes that connect the factory with Zolom. Officially, it's caused by the moon's tidal pull.
It can't be! Gariska! I've come to pay you back, baby.
Donna, shut up, you dumbass. Hey, shut up.
What is he doing?
Donna! Don't tell me.
Baby, are you ready to play with me? Callie! Someone give us a hand! Are you going to run away, baby?
I accept.
Callie, what a good girl! Sharin, don't tell me you rebuilt this monster!
What? With a bounty on his head. Still, I can't help but wonder which one will win. Suffer, Edo. I want to see your face when your little toy is broken. But such elegant pain belongs on a more suitable stage. One of broken steel and iron.
What a funny plaything! Now, let's finish it, baby.
Use your cutters! And when you do, just see what those flashes I made on your servos will do! Try and kill
Callie, you did it.
Edo!
I've lost again, Edo. Nothing
I do seems to have any effect at all. I'm garbage. You're Exalem's cast-off scrap. Someday, I'll get back to Zalem, and then I'll be the one looking down. And then, Edo, I swear that I'll make you look up to me!
Gally, your powers and abilities are still growing, which is fine.
I know what you're worried about, but you have to trust me from this point forward. No matter how much I've seen to change, I'm still Gally. Edo, I'll always be your Gally.
I believe you. You can only be what you are.
There's episode 1, and this is episode 2.
Let's get out of here.
So, boys, how's business?
Mr. Vector. Oh.
Please help me.
You didn't have to kill him.
If you keep leaving live witnesses, you won't last long. Come, I want to talk with you.
Hugo, who knows where that young fool's gone off to?
I know that's right. The way he talks about going to Solemn and misers his credit.
He's funny in the head, all right. He really thinks Zalem will let him in. What a little fool.
Now, what was it I told you 3 years ago? Give me 10 million chips and I'll make sure you get to Zalem.
Yes, sir.
Normally, it would take a lifetime to acquire that kind of capital, but you want to do it in 3 years. I must say I'm impressed.
Oh, it's not that difficult.
You've got a lot of untapped potential.
No, I'm not that special.
Here, try this. It's the real thing, straight off the tube for Zalem, not that junk they send us.
Oh.
Smooth, isn't it? Can't you just taste the essence of Zalem? Hugo, I have to tell you this, but most of the goods collected, refined, and packaged here in Scrap Island City just get exported to Zalem through the factory tubes. The crap we get to keep for ourselves is just that. Now, seeing as I'm in a position to oversee those exports, why shouldn't I share in the benefits? Say, Hugo, Why don't you join my operation?
But I want to go to Zalem.
Zalem? Are you out of your mind? Do you really want to be homeless and friendless in a place like Zalem? Trust me, you wouldn't like it. On the other hand, by helping me deliver my shipments to Zalem, you could achieve real wealth and power. You could live in the lap of luxury, just like the citizens of Zalem. Think it over, Hugo.
What's wrong? Did they make you drink? You in the car. I don't care who you are. If you've hurt Hugo, you'll answer to me.
Hugo, I'll be waiting for your answer.
Hang in there, Hugo.
Oh, my head.
Here's some water. See what happens when you drink?
I'm not a kid, and it was only one drink.
You're not acting like yourself. What happened?
Just what are you doing here anyway?
Well, I just really wanted to see you, I guess. I don't know.
Gally, do you have a secret dream? Zalem's not just a fantasy of wealth and power to me. I want to see what it's like up there, so high and far away.
I understand.
There'll be sights I've never seen waiting for me. Wonders I can't even imagine. That's what I want.
Hugo, how much does it cost to go to Zalem in credit?
Huh? Loop jobs! Grease gears with high-grade oil and Teflon. Best loop jobs in town.
I'll take a squeeze of that, kid.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, kid. So that's your little game, is it? Caught with your hands on my spine, no less. Now, let's take a look at your face. Take the mask off.
You bastard! Let Hugo go!
Hugo?
I'm running!
Oh, there goes the controller.
Quick thinking, little bastard. But I'll bet there's already a price on your head, Hugo. Hmm? Oh, Hugo, it's you. What? Trouble?
A hunter warrior, disguised as a customer. He killed Tanji, and he knows my name.
Calm down. It's over. Nothing you can do now will make any difference. I want you to bring all the money you've saved to my office.
You mean you'll send me to Zalem?
Zalem? Huh? Look, we'll talk about that when you get here. Hugo, you don't have much time.
Yes, sir.
Ricky! Oh, what a losing streak!
Tanji.
Oh, it's all over, folks. Ricky's no net.
Damn! I guess it's time to rebuild Zariki again. Dr. Sharin, that's your department.
Why should I even bother? I've used everything. All my tricks and techniques. I can't win.
What was that?
So, when am I going to go to Zalem?
Hey, take a look at the number of bounties this kid has collected. Her name's Gally. This could be a hot ticket. A female gladiator. Hey, wait a minute. This is the girl from Hugo's place.
Ito's Galley?
You mean you know her? Oh, it's like that, is it?
Now, wait a second. You want Galley to fight in the Colosseum?
Absolutely. It'll be a smash. We could call her the Battle Angel.
You don't really think Galley will fight for you?
Of course she will. She'll do anything I ask to keep her boyfriend from losing his head. Doctor, I want you to find Galley.
Why should I?
Do this for me. And then I'll send you to Zalem.
14 bodies in 7 days? What's with the sudden mercenary zeal? Gally, when you became a hunter warrior, you said it wasn't for the money.
That was before. I'm saving so I can go to Zalem with Hugo.
Gally, who said that you could go to Zalem? Have you told him how you feel?
Well, no.
And how does Hugo feel about you?
Well,
Amazing. Such
And now for the latest bounty list bulletin. Number 7, Hugo, wanted for spine theft and murder. Bounty 80,000 chips. Repeat, number 7, Hugo, wanted for spine theft and murder. Bounty 80,000 chips.
Report him to the factory as soon as he's sighted. Six, 8. That makes 9,500,000 chips. Just a few more.
Galley? Did you really do this? I want to go.
I'm not going. I'll sneak back into town, back to Mr. Vector's place. I'm not going to give up on Zalem.
That's crazy! The hunters are looking for you!
Don't you understand? Going to Zalem's more than just an escape from this scrap metal prison for me. It's a war! A war between me and this garbage heap! No matter how insignificant I may be, I still have my dreams, my pride. I won't let this corroded metal monster grind me into the dirt. I'll be leaving as soon as it gets dark. Go home before you get involved any further. Bye!
Hugo, listen. I love you, Hugo. And I have to know how you feel about me.
Why are you bringing up something stupid like this now? Go home!
Answer my question!
Gally. So now we're partners in crime, aren't we? My mouth is tingling. It's like I kissed a battery.
It's the lightning. On days like this, my body takes on a charge. I wondered about the scar on your wrist.
The scar? It's sort of a keepsake of my brother.
A keepsake?
I used to have a brother, much older than myself. He had a wife, my sister-in-law, and they raised me together. The two of them cared for me as if they were really my own parents. We had a good life together. My brother was an engineer for the factory, and he enjoyed his work. And my sister-in-law was loving and generous. But it wasn't enough for my brother. He'd look up at Zalem, yearning. I want to go to Zalem someday. He must have said that 1,000,000 times. Finally, he acted. He could get to Zalem, he decided, by balloon. The factory, of course, had prohibited the creation of any kind of flying machine and put a heavy bounty on the head of anyone who built one. My brother knew what the consequences could be, but he followed his heart anyway. When I was 10 years old, the airship was completed. But on that very night, the hunter-warrior came. My sister-in-law had betrayed my brother, reporting him to the factory.
What happened to your sister-in-law?
I don't know. I suppose she must be living somewhere with someone.
I think I know what your sister-in-law must have been feeling. I'd be jealous too. My lover was obsessed with something I couldn't understand.
You're scaring me.
At first, I think I'd go along with it, but after so long, I might come to believe that he'd even leave me. I couldn't have him myself, and hating him, killing him, might be easy.
That's kind of drastic, but I suppose you'd have to kill me to keep me away from Zalem.
That's true, isn't it? So what am I to do now? Should I kill you or free you? How much more do you need to get to Zalem?
About 500,000 chips.
Okay, I'll take you to Vector's.
What?
I'm not taking my eyes off someone who's so important to me.
But, Gally...
I've hidden some chips myself. It should be about 600,000. Go to Zalem with it. And then, if everything goes right, I'll save up enough to follow you.
Right.
Don't worry. Go. Gather your chips.
Ah, there you are. Too little, too late, Gally. You've beaten me to every kill since Grisha, but this time the head and the bounty belong to me. Just like his brothers.
No! Hugo belongs to me!
Oh, so that's the way it is. Don't you know there's no room for things like love or mercy in a hunter's code? If you want him so badly, come and take him. I'd rather have your head anyway. Prepare yourself. All right, this will stop your flitting about. Say your prayers. think this desperate effort can delay me forever? Huh?
Damn.
My Hugo is dying! Give me my life.
Gally!
Hugo, please Hugo for me. Hugo?
Don't worry, Gally. The operation was a success.
Thank you.
Well, the reason he lived was because of you, Gally. If you hadn't bypassed your own life support system, feeding your blood into his arteries, his brain would have died of oxygen starvation. That was really quick thinking.
But I wasn't the one who did the bypass. It was Sharon.
Sharon? So she's the one.
What? Hugo's dead?
Yes. Killed by a hunter and then struck by lightning. Well, there goes that meal ticket.
What about Gally?
I have no clue as to her current whereabouts. Scrap Iron City's a big place. It may take me quite a while to find her. You know what? I'm leaving.
Hey, wait a minute. I think it's time to send you to Zara.
Hugo was tricked. The story about having passed to Zara is just a scam. It's not possible for someone from Scrap Iron City to go to Zara. I ought to know, Gally. The brand on my forehead means that I was once a citizen of Zara. It's all a lie. No! Gary, get out there and find Hugo.
Get out of my way! What? Who in the hell are you?
So you're the one who lied to Hugo. You mean that solemn thing? Hey, it's not my fault if someone's an easy mark.
And you need the money so badly?
All right then,
Take it!
Hugo destroyed his life because of you. Hugo ruined his life stealing money for a lie! Why? 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 Huh? You! What have you done with Sharon? Over there! Ah! My God. Organ replacements. This was Sharon. The order comes down from Solemn every month. I don't know what they do with them.
He couldn't have.
I'm coming. Wait for me, Zalom. I'll be with you soon. Huh?
Hey, have you seen a boy come through here?
He just climbed out on the tube. This is a restricted area. Please keep out.
What's that ring for?
It's a defense ring. Against rodents and other vermin. Gollum drops them periodically to keep rats from climbing the tubes.
Yes! It's Gollum! I'm almost there! Huh? Gally?
Hugo, let's go home.
Forget it! I'm never going back to that filthy garbage heap! Gollum is my destiny! Until this moment, my life was a cosmic joke! My entire existence pointless and unnecessary!
Howard! There's more to life than Scrap Iron City and Gollum! Don't you know you're my secret dream, Hugo? We can find a way! Begin a new life!
We could.
I do apologise about the sound, guys. It's not much I can do about it. If I turn it down, it's too quiet. If I turn it up, it's obviously too loud.
I'm glad I had the chance to know you. Goodbye,
Okay, right, that's episode 2. I'm not sure if there's an episode 3. I'll have a look in a second, but I might leave that episode till next time, guys, because we've hit an hour, and I think I'm quite happy with what I've drawn already, with what I'm using as reference. What do you think? Let me know. Let's have a look. Obviously, that's sort of an idea on what I'm seeing here. If you like, that's what I'm trying to draw there. It's the arm. The arm bugs me. There's something wrong with the arm. I just doesn't seem right. I'm going to leave the arm there because that's as close as I'm going to get, I think. It also is blurry on the picture that you're looking at. on the picture I pulled off the internet for my reference. That is, yeah, the hand is blurry, so that doesn't help at all in one bit. So I've sort of just guesstimated where I think the hand should be, and where her hand is sort of swinging for a punch. Because, like I said, I didn't want to do an ordinary she's just standing there. I wanted her to be in like a dynamic pose, or at least in a battle pose, because he's a battle angel. Yeah, let me know what you think of this one, guys, whether you liked it or not, and I will see you in the next one, where I'll be drawing. Sorry, where I'll be no, I won't be, because it's Tuesday. I'll be inking, getting some ink done, and finalizing the details tonight, where I've got a bit more time to spend on, more than just an hour. But we've got the main sketch done. So let me know if you liked it, guys, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. My name's been Blut084, BLUT084. Art and games. Drawing ALITA, Battle Angel. Listening to the same thing. We will see it, the rest of it, next time. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Click the links, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye for now. Until tomorrow.